Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level. We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth. Trump considers new sanctions against Russia. Iranian trucker strike intensifies. Consumer confidence rises, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Donald Trump has warned Vladimir Putin that he is playing with fire, launching a fresh broadside at his Russian counterpart over stalled Ukrainian peace talks. Trump's latest comments came after he called the Kremlin leader crazy over the weekend following a mass Russian air attack on Kiev and warned that Moscow risked new sanctions. What Vladimir Putin doesn't realize is that if it weren't for me, lots of really bad things would have already happened to Russia. And I mean really bad, Trump said on his Truth Social network on Tuesday. He's playing with fire. Trump did not specify what the really bad things were or make any specific threats. Options were drawn up in the past several weeks to apply new measures punishing Moscow, but so far Trump has not approved them. The president said Sunday he would absolutely consider new sanctions in the aftermath of a sustained missile and drone bombardment that left many dead. Meanwhile, Putin has retooled the Russian economy to depend on wartime spending. The Russian economy has been failing for quite a while, going back to before the Ukrainian attacks, and is in no condition to withstand either sanctions or a sudden end to the war. Iranian truck drivers have widened their labor stoppage to include more than 100 towns and cities across the country, while the clerical regime launched a violent crackdown on strikers in the Kurdish city of Sanandaj. Iranian experts have long urged successive U.S. administrations to provide strike pay and other forms of aid to restive workers in the Islamic Republic, with a view to improving human rights and causing regime change from within. Truckers are a key industrial force that helps keep the worsening Iranian economy above water. The Trump administration has ordered federal agencies to cancel roughly $100 million in contracts with Harvard University and is considering shifting $3 billion in grant funding to trade schools. Officials cite racial bias in admissions, insufficient action against anti-Semitism, and noncompliance with federal requests on foreign student records. A judge has temporarily blocked the administration's attempt to bar Harvard from enrolling international students, while lawsuits over the funding freeze continue. The administration says agencies must identify alternative vendors to Harvard by June 6th for the government contracts. SpaceX's ninth test flight of its Starship spacecraft launched Tuesday from the company's Starbase facility in Texas, ending in failure shortly after liftoff. The mission aimed to deploy 8 Starlink simulator satellites and test the vehicle's ability to re-enter with 100 removed heat shield tiles. Despite a successful launch and initial ascent, the spacecraft began spinning uncontrollably due to a fuel system link, rendering the heat shield test unfeasible. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk posted on X following the flight test, writing, Starship made it to the scheduled ship engine cutoff, so big improvement over last flight. Also, no significant loss of heat shield tiles during ascent. Consumer optimism got a much-needed boost in May, according to a survey released Tuesday. The Conference Board's Consumer Confidence Index leaped to 98.0, a 12.3-point increase from April and much better than the Dow Jones Consensus estimate for 86.0. Board members claimed that much of the positive sentiment came from developments in the U.S.-China trade impasse, most notably President Donald Trump's halting of the most severe tariffs on May 12th, but noted that the rebound was already visible before the May 12th U.S.-China trade deal. Consumer confidence gained more momentum afterwards, according to Stephanie Guichard, the Conference Board's senior economist for global indicators. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.